couldn't we?" she implored. The rest of her outfit included soft black ballet slippers with bright multicolored fake jewels on their toes, feathered earrings, and a gauzy pink scarf with lots of sparkly stuff woven into it to tie back her hair. What can I say? She liked dressing up when we went out. "And we've even got the order," she added coaxingly. "A wedding cake with all the fixings." "Right, but we haven't been paid for it yet, or for any of the ingredients either, and—" I stopped as the fellow the pickled herring had hired for entertainment began tootling on his flute. For one thing, it seemed rude to go on talking when he was playing, but also I could see that for now, at least, Ellie's mind was made up. "Let's discuss it later," I said, while outside the big front window, evening thickened into night. Now I saw only my reflection in the glass. Long, narrow face, a dimpled chin that has been fairly accused of jutting, deep-set eyes. Atop it all, unruly tendrils of short dark hair went wherever they wanted. Also, there was a new wrinkle just there by my right eye. Oh, good, I thought sourly. Still, my looks hadn't scared any small children so far, and I seemed to have made some good friends and even acquired a family, one way and another. At the large table in the restaurant with me and Ellie now, for example, were all the rest of my immediate kin, and Ellie's too. I'll tell you more about them later, but in my big old house alone we had 4 generations ranging from elderly to infant. Which meant that the house could get hectic, and often did. But like I say, never mind that now. "We just can't give up," Ellie repeated, mostly to herself. Then she sucked up some more of her drink, not even making a face, much less falling dramatically to the floor with both her hands clutched to her throat, coughing and gagging. Which is what I would have been doing. Her beverage of choice was a mixture of Moxie, a Maine-made soft drink that tastes like some bitter old-fashioned medicine, and Allen's coffee-flavored brandy, a beverage that many, if not most, down East Mainers insist really is medicine. Then, "Hey, Ellie?" I said. From his high chair between my son Sam and his wife Micah, their baby Ephraim waved his rattle at the window, grinning toothlessly. Ephraim liked flute music. He liked restaurants, and most of all, he liked being with other people. I looked again where he was gesturing and, "Ellie?" I ventured once more. The rubber ducky's murky yellow neon sign blinked on and off in the bar's front window. "Duck, duck, duck." But she didn't hear me. "I mean, so we're out of cash," she was saying. "That's bad. And even with the wedding cake money, we'll still just barely be able to pay all our current bills. I know that, too." She turned to me. "But Jake, the season is just beginning." Tourist season, she meant. That brief period in the summer when people from away come to spend money here in Maine. Some even make it all the way to Eastport, 3 hours from Bangor. Light years, or so it seems, from anywhere else, and about as far down east as you can get without crossing over into Canada. But I wasn't thinking about the tourists either. "Ellie," I persisted, "isn't that Andy Devine over there, coming out of the Duck?" The guy just now leaving the bar across the street was tall and broad-shouldered, wore a dark blue poplin jacket and slacks, and had wavy, coppery hair the color of a new penny. Under the streetlight, he glanced around briefly, shrugging his jacket up, then strode off into the night much more steadily than Toby Moran had. Same direction, though, toward the gloom behind the Duck. But by the time Ellie looked, he was gone. So, back to our problem, which obviously she wanted to talk about now instead of later. "Jake, we've got to do something," she said. "If we could just make it through the next month." But we couldn't. "Ellie, we've gone through our options." And found out we didn't have any. I thought, but didn't add. She knew. "And we can't put our own money into the shop anymore either."